Okay, Terrence here, Culture Quest Spain, the must-know tips for visiting Spain. I want to cut out all the fluff. I'm just going to rifle it off. So these are things that you need to know. If you want to take a deeper dive, you can look it up on the internet. But for the most part, they're self-explanatory. And this is it. These are my top tips. Number one, top tip of all, notify your bank before you come. You can do this on your online platform or call the number on the back of your card. Don't have your accounts frozen. Check the embassy website, either of your country in Spain or Spain in your country. Both will tell you what your travel requirements are, as well as security notifications, etc. Call your phone company. Do this before you get here. Most have international travel plans. Don't fall for the plan they try to give you when you're already in the country, okay? For the most part, the data is okay, but you can pick a plan before you get here and it's usually more affordable. Google is your friend. So for getting to places, restaurants, reviews, etc., is super helpful. They will tell you the opening and closing times, which there are so many holidays and closures in Spain, it's ridiculous, and they all vary by the region, okay? So wherever you're planning to go, look it up on Google and they'll tell you like the holidays and such. It's super accurate, even in the smallest of towns. That's amazing. Best time to visit Spain. It's always a good time to visit Spain. I hate when people say, oh, don't come in the summer, it's too high, All right, if you're worried about the heat, which is like the most common thing that people say, there are places to go. You have the islands that you can go to where they have a cool breeze and great beaches to jump in and cool off. You can also go to the north of Spain, Asturias, Galicia, Cantabria, Basque Country. These are way cooler than the rest of Spain, and you have these little villages that are like time capsules of Spain. They're amazing to check out. So if you want authentic Spain in the summertime, go to one of these places. Oh yeah, speaking of meal times, between the end of lunch for around 4 p.m. and the start of dinner, let's say 7:30, many places will be closed. So the top places to eat at, the restaurants, be sure that, check your schedule, check the schedule online. Many of them will be closed, so plan around that. When it comes to spending money, your card can get you anywhere, even in the smallest of towns, and they don't care about a minimum. You can spend 60 cents, charge it to the card, and they don't care. Remember to always pay in euros. If they give you a choice of your home currency or in euros, always do euros so you don't get double charged. Also, if you have a credit card with no foreign transaction fees, you should definitely have one. Random tip, I've never had to use this, but the emergency number in Spain is 112. I always think about the musical group from the 90s, 112. Anyway, please do not skip out the smaller towns. There are some great day trips from any one of these major cities to go to that have a lot of character and charm. Overall, I find Spain to be quite friendly, but when it comes to dealing with service industry, like the style is different than many other places. To set yourself off on a good start with any interaction, anytime you walk into a store or a restaurant that's not a major chain, always say hello. Say hola, buenos dias, buenas tardes, or buen dia. For me, I say buen dia because that covers morning and afternoon. And this is an excellent way to just kind of get it started, to build rapport, and people will treat you usually nicer that way. Tipping. Tipping isn't a thing in Spain. You can get away with not tipping. If you do want to tip, usually between 5 to 10% is what's expected. Service is super relaxed, so if you are at a restaurant, they may not come to you after you order your first drink or order your meal. They may never come back to the table until you call them over. So if you need something, just raise your hand and say, perdona. All right, this is Spain. They speak Spanish. So in major touristy areas, you can usually get by. Outside of major cities, English will be limited. There are a few different regional languages you may have heard of. I would not take the time to learn them if you're just visiting for a short amount of time, unless you're really super into the culture like I am. And in that case, maybe just learn like a hello, goodbye, thank you. And then, that's basically all you need to know. When in doubt, use Google Translate, and that can come through in a pinch. I hope you found that helpful. If there's anything I missed, please put in the comments below. This channel is all about Spain, travel tips, authentic culture. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll see you in the next video.